Hello there, and welcome to Adventures in Knitting, episode 36. Today is going to be a little different because I'm going to be talking about almost everything that I knit in 2023. So if you're new here, welcome. My name is Jen. This is my little YouTube knitting corner where I'm documenting what I've made and what I'm making and my thoughts and plans and all that kind of stuff, knitting related. I am a teacher in Northern Ontario, and I teach grade 5. We have had 1 week back. It was a crazy week. So we've had 3 weeks off for Christmas, so getting back into the swing of things was challenge on some days, but we made it. So let's get into this. This is my everything. If you are not new here, you know sometimes I have trouble talking. Okay. This is everything I have made in 2023. Almost everything. And I hopefully am going to do a little, when I'm talking about some things, you'll see a little video of me wearing them and how I wear them, some of them. All right, so the full list is 2 blankets, 2 cardigans, 3 garments, like t-shirts or sweaters, 4 kids garments, 5 scarves or shawls, 4 stuffies, 3 socks, 20 hats or headbands. I'm not going to show any of those. 2 hoods and 1 pair of pants. That's a lot. I actually didn't think I knit that much this year. Well, because we had a full year of school this year so far, which has been great. In 2022, we did not have as much school. So I had a lot more knitting time. But looking back, I have knit quite a bit. I just knit a lot less sweaters this year. So that's probably why it doesn't feel like a lot. I knit 6 sweaters in 2022. So, and this year I only made 7. I made 7 in 2022. So, but I did a lot of other things. So, blankets. I only have 1 with me. The other one is a gift. So the big one is the Northeasterly blanket. I've been working on this since September 2020. So it took me 3 years. And yeah, I just worked on it. It was my Scrappy Sunday project. I just worked on it on Sunday. Have the ends been woven in yet? No. But that's fine. So yeah, I really like it. Northeasterly blanket. The second blanket I made was the mitered blanket by Burnett Design, and I used Lion Brand Feels Like Butter. I'll put a picture up here so you can see. I gifted it to my nephew for his birthday in July. Yeah. But my sewing skills, yeah. I'm never making a blanket like that again. I'm only doing the kind where you add on. I do want to make a Cozy Memories blanket as a Scrappy Sunday project, but that one, you don't have to sew. You just pick up the stitches. Like, so much better. And that is the route I will be going from now on. No more of this sewing business. My sewing skills need improvement, but that's okay. 2 cardigans. First one was the Felix cardigan by Amy Christoffers, and I used Drops Air so that the lace detail on the sleeve, really pretty. This yarn is so soft. I love Drops Air, and light and fluffy but warm. Like, it's perfect because my classroom can get pretty hot even in the winter. And so it's nice to be able to have this, and then I can just take it on or off. I definitely have more cardigans in the plans for this year because I need more. And I found these little flower buttons They're all different flowers. So cute. Yeah, so I'm really happy with this. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. The second one I also love was Comfort Fade Cardi by Andrea Mowry. And I used my hand-dyed yarn, which I've talked about this a bit, but yeah. So I'm not a big fan of doing the shawl collar. That was a pain in the butt. But I do like the look overall. I don't know if I'll do another shawl collar. Well, probably. I never say never. As soon as I say I'm never doing something, I do it. So yeah, it's all these different yellows that I dyed. So you can barely see. You can see a slight difference here. One was dandelion and lilac. Lilac leaves give you yellow. And then this bright one is cedar. And it's my favorite, honestly. This bright, this like, I don't know what you want to call that. It is my favorite color. It's, yeah. And I'm excited. So I did, if you are new here, I did buy a house recently. And it has quite the gardens. And it has a cedar hedge as a privacy for the road. And I'm excited because I'm like, ooh, I can make more cedar. Because it's so pretty. And I am going to eventually change the garden into a dye garden slowly and surely. So you can look forward to some of that content in the summer. But yeah, I really love this sweater. It's so easy to just throw on and off and so cozy and warm. All right, so my garments. The first one is the Ranunculus. I jumped on the Ranunculus bandwagon. Sorry. I have notes here. Keep myself organized. And yeah, so I had this green yarn. It's mohair. It's Lana Stop Silver. So it's a little thicker than a mohair. I would say it was a fingering. Like it wasn't lace weight for sure. It's kind of got a sparkle to it. It's really pretty. A dear friend gave this to me after my dad passed away in 2020. So my one regret with this is I didn't do long sleeves. I wear it with like a long, it's just too warm to wear. It makes no sense to wear it with no sleeves because it's so warm. So yeah, I wear it with a long sleeve underneath, but I don't really like that so much. Anyways, I do like a white collared shirt too. That looks nice too. But I have more yarn of this. I used, what was it? The Fiberco Meadow. And I had 2 skeins of it. And I used one whole skein and a tiny titch of the next one. So I could definitely make longer sleeves. Oh, we'll see. And just pick up these stitches and make longer ones. I could do that. But I kind of want to use that yarn to make another Ranunculus. Yeah, but a finer, thinner fit one. We'll see. I mean, I could always just buy more. But yes, my goal is to try and not buy as much yarn and just use up what I have. You know, because especially now that I have a house, I'm being much more careful with my finances than I used to. Okay, the next one is the Quill Tee by Tif Neilan. And if you watched my last episode, you know that I have casted on 2 other of her patterns. So this was the first one, and I really like it. I wear it a lot with jeans or a skirt. This little cute, kind of like a bobble. It's a pico, how do you say that? Pico border. Kind of looks like little baubles. It's so cute. I didn't use the the contrasting yarn that I used wasn't, it had this color in it, so it kind of it doesn't stand out a lot, but I like it. It's simple. And I wear this one a lot. This is Lichen and Lace Mohair. And then the Tolsta Tee by Rebecca Clow, Crayabea Knits. She has a podcast too, which I really enjoy. So this is Essence of Autumn Silk Linen DK. I wear this one a lot in the summer, a lot. And it looks great with jeans, with a skirt. And it's so light and airy and cool. I love it. All right, that's all the garments really that I made. I made 4 kids garments, so I'll put a picture up here. First one was a Linda Lou by Taiga Hilliard. I will put everything that I talk about in the description box below. Hopefully I have room. And it's cotton. I forget what. Oh, it's this one here. What was it? Cotton Cloud. Estelle Cotton Cloud. That's what I used. And I still have a lot left of it. Didn't take hardly anything. Made that for my little niece Ruby. And then I made the Ruffle dress by Pernille Larson. I also used a cotton yarn, which I don't remember which kind I used. I'm trying to get better at that in Ravelry, in writing down what yarn I actually used, if I don't remember. And I gave it to my niece Emma for her birthday. And then 2 sweaters, the same. I made them for my nephews, Callan and Soren, and just a little picture of them wearing them. And they are so knit worthy, those boys. Mwah. So I was so worried that they would fit. I made 2 different sizes and they fit perfect. And my sister-in-law sent me a video of them all cuddled up with their stuffies and their sweater watching movies. I was like, oh, that's the way to an auntie, knitting auntie's heart. So yeah, and I used Midnight Cravings. Ginger Snap was the yarn, and I have more. I want to make their little baby brother a matching one, but yeah, working on some stuff for me for now. Okay. Oh, I forgot one. Let me go grab that one. All right. So shawls and scarves, I made 5 this year. So where it doesn't feel like I made a lot of garments, shawls and scarves take up just as much time. A lot of fingering weight, which I know in past episodes I've said I hate fingering weight. I don't hate it. It just takes so long to get the finished project. And that's all I have the yarn because of past. Well, if you're new here, I basically bought yarn whenever I was grieving the loss of my dad. It was my I felt sad, add to cart. So I accumulated a lot of yarn in 2020 and 2021. That now, later Jen is like, why did you buy that yarn? And I want to try and find ways to use it. So that's my attempt, to use up all my stash yarn. And going forward, there will be very little fingering weight yarn bought. Just what I need for socks, and that's it. And yeah, I don't know. I'm all about the DK weight garments. Anyways, on to this. This is the Pure Joy Shawl by Joji Locatelli. And it's kind of got this, which of course my color choices weren't very contrasting, so it's very subtle. But I like it a lot. Warm and cozy. Yeah. And it's neutral, so you can wear it with anything. That is the Pure Joy Shawl by Joji Locatelli. So this one, the next one I worked on pretty much all summer, it was the Carolina Beach by the Noble Thread. And I used a very old stash silk linen DK. No, fingering, because that's why it took me forever. It was such a simple pattern, and I enjoyed the pattern. However, It took a long time to make this. But I really like it. It's fun to wear in the summer. It's great to throw over a little dress or anything, just dress things up. And yeah, I just noticed what's going on here. Something I gotta fix. And the color is, I mean, come on. Ah, I love the color. I forget who made the yarn. I think it was I don't remember. Yeah, I need to get better at recording that. All right, so that's Carolina Beach. Sophie, so I did both a Sophie shawl and scarf. I only have the scarf because I gave the shawl to my friend for Christmas. I made the shawl huge. She was laughing about it, trying to figure out how to wear it. Yeah, I had this mystery pink skeins of DK and I just knit until I used them all up. So, but this is the scarf. And my sister had given me this yarn for Christmas 2 years ago. And I made mitts out of them and then a little shawl, and it's alpaca. I forget, but I know it's alpaca. It's a little scratchy. I mean, it works to keep you warm for sure, but I don't wear it. You definitely, if you're going to make the Sophie scarf, make sure it's soft against your skin, because the mitts are fine. The mitts are perfect because it's on my hands and I really like them. I mean, we're having a cold snap right now where the wind chill's really cold. Like the temperature doesn't look that cold, but the wind chill makes it really cold. And I wear them and I'm fine. So I love the mitts in them, but I don't wear this one a lot, unfortunately. I would like to make this pattern again. It was such a great pattern to make and it was so easy and perfect TV knitting. Just mindless, but I know a lot of people were having a problem with when to decrease or increase. So I didn't really have a problem with that because what I did is I just moved a stitch marker. I counted my garter row bumps, so I knew how many garter row bumps I needed in between, and I just, so it was pretty easy and highly recommend that pattern. All right, the last shawl, the Anesidora shawl by Lindsey Fowler. This was my Scrappy Sunday project after my blanket was done. So yeah, and it has this lovely fringe. The great thing about this one is you didn't have to weave in any ends. The ends are the fringe. And I used one whole skein plus a little bit extra. You can tell the difference here between the green skeins. So there was a green main color and then all the bright colors in the middle are just scraps. But you can see where I switched to a different green skein. But that's fine. And I'm like looking at all the stuff that I've made this year and I'm like, maybe my favorite color is green. I always say it's yellow, but I don't have a lot of yellow. I gravitate towards the green. I wonder why. I'm also a crazy plant lady, but everything I've made this year either is green or complements green, almost. I don't know. I'm just observing that as I was getting this video ready. All right. 4 stuffies, which I won't go into too much on them. I made a little boo for my nephew. It was simple this summer. And Pascal, the chameleon from Tangled, and Mario and Luigi, which my nephews absolutely loved. So that was really cute. And I'll put a picture of Mario and Luigi because I'm friggin' proud of them. I am so proud of them. Oh, they're just so cute. Yeah. And only 3 pairs of socks this year. Both of them were the Indoorsy socks by Sonderco with the mohair. Yeah, I love them. Wear them all the time. And they're both in the laundry right now, so I don't have them to show. But definitely want to knit more socks this year in 2024. And 2 hoods. All right. So the first one I did was the Altair hood by Danielle Como. And it kind of looks a little funny, but hopefully this doesn't hurt my microphone here. Maybe I'll take this off so it's not. Here we go. Hopefully that didn't make too much noise. We'll see. All right, so this hood maybe looks a little funny, but you can do this with it. Keep yourself nice and warm. I like this, so I wear a hat underneath it. And then, because I have glasses, all of you with glasses, well, it looks cute like that. No, what a pain in the butt it is to walk in the winter with a scarf over your nose like you can't. But with this thing, because it's so big, I can pull it forward like this. And it protects my nose so I'm not like cold. Like the last couple days I've been wearing it to school and it was minus 36, felt like minus 36, and I was fine. My nose was not suffering. I could walk without taking my glasses off. Usually I just end up taking my glasses off so my nose can be warm. But I could walk to school. It's a 10-minute walk. It's not long because it's like, yeah, out like this. So this is definitely my winter thing. I used Hobie, their Hobie yarn, and it is scratchy. Snowstorm, 100% wool from Hobie. I have a lot left. Make some toques maybe for next year, but yeah, I like it. It does not match my coat. It's so funny. I don't know. You can let me know in the comments if you are a matcher or you don't care. I'm a don't care. It's so funny, like I doesn't even think something that I think about. People are like, oh, I have to wait and see if it matches my coat. And I'm like, what? Oh yeah, people match. I don't care. My coat's blue. I just wear whatever I want. And this one is called the Burrow Hood by Tony Yu. And this is definitely not one you wear. This is definitely a city one. And this works in it's so cute. It's so cute. But it's mohair. It's a strand of mohair held with fingering. But yeah. And this is what I made my love note out of too. The same yarn. So it matches my love note, but obviously I don't wear them. This one is like, I don't know when I wear it. I wear it. I do wear it, but it's definitely not cold. You need 100% thick wool for, minus 36. This is like minus 10, 15. This is what this one is. So yeah, but it's cute. It's cute. I don't think I would make another one for where I live, or yeah, recommend this fabric for people where I live because it's just not going to do the job. You need the heavy duty for up here. Oh yes, and one pair of pants. A cable, that's the last garment, the Cable Crush Joggers by Knititude. So I had made these in 2022, but I made them way too big. And then because I'm short, I had to decrease drastically to get like a nice... And they looked ridiculous because the top part of the pants were huge and then the bottom part of the pants were tiny. So I ripped them all out and reknit them. and they are much better fit now. I actually wear them now. I did wear them to school one day because we had pajama day over Christmas. And this dog followed me and was, trying to bite me. He did bite me. Not hard, thankfully, but he was trying to take a meal out of me. And I was like, what the heck? But I'm like, you smell wool. I mean, this is only part wool, but must have enough. It's only 20% wool. This is Woolies Lion brand. But it was enough to think that I smelled like dinner. So I'm definitely not wearing these out in public here because we have a lot of dogs wandering around. But I will wear them. I wear them around the house. I'm wearing them right now. They're my cozy Saturday relax pants. So yeah, that is almost everything I knit in 2023. It's actually quite a bit. And I'm not going to show you all the hats because I made a lot of them. And a lot of them are gifts given away. So, yeah, 2024. I was almost a monogamous knitter for the last little while. I didn't hardly ever have anything on the go. And now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 projects on the go. 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4 of them are fingering weight. Yeah, I know that's crazy. So we'll see. Next video, hopefully, I will show you in 2 weeks what I have gotten done. Because as I said before, all the yarn that I accumulated during my grieving process was fingering weight, a lot of it. So I have to use it up, even though I don't particularly enjoy knitting with fingering weight yarn. But I want to use it up. I got it. I have enough yarn to make a sweater or a garment every month for 2024. Will that happen? Absolutely not. I made 7 in 2022 and I made 5 in 2023. So we'll see. We'll see what I get done. Because, yeah, like I said, majority of it's fingering weight. So they take a lot longer. And we're having a full school year this year so far. No shutdowns for sicknesses, which we were shut down a lot for in previous years, as you all know. So definitely less knitting time, which is fine. I'm glad that we are having a regular school year. Makes this teacher happy. All right, well, that's it. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in 2 weeks. Bye. Take care.